Hey, it's Mark coming to you from Baker's Green Acres. And I'm just taking a break in my daily here. Today was pretty overcast, and it's been pretty overcast for a lot of the winter. And then this afternoon, the clouds parted and the sun came out, and it almost burnt my skin. I hadn't seen the sun too long. Now I'm looking, I got the moon up there, and I got the sun just getting to where it's going to be going down over there. And all I can say is I sat down out here with these guys. I guess I haven't shown them to you in a long time, so they might look like they're pretty big now. And they're all doing really well. These aren't the sick calves that we got. Those sick calves now are healthy calves, except for the one that died. And that one's dog food. But I'm just out here, and it reminded me of a thing that a friend of mine used to say. He was Canadian, and he was a hockey coach. And he would say, "That's what it's all about, boys. What it's all about." And I just sat down here on this bale, and that calf, Cece, came over and started licking my coat, and they were all around me, and I was petting them. And I could feel her warmth, and I could feel a little bit of warmth from the sun. It's pretty cold out. It's like, I don't know, double digits. Well, that could be 80. It's pretty cold. Anyway, and I thought, this is what it's all about. And if you could capture this and you could put it in a bottle and share it with people, it'd be like sharing a good movie or something like that. So anyway, I get to do this all the time, and I appreciate it when it happens. So tonight we're going to have our first YouTube live chat, right? Very first one. And what this is about is a lot of folks are wanting to experience the homesteader lifestyle, and they don't really know where to start. And I don't know if there's people around you can ask, but I wanted to make myself available to ask and have the conversations that I have when I run into my homesteader friends. So 7 o'clock tonight, Eastern Standard Time, I'm here in Michigan. You can tune in, of course we've not done this, so we'll see how it goes, to the Baker's Green Acres YouTube channel, and it should be there. And then it will be me live, just like this, except I'll be sitting at the table, and the questions will come across, and I can answer them, and I can expound on some of them, hopefully. Now, I've not done this and don't know how it will go. I don't know if there'll be 1 million people there or there'll just be me. If it is just me, I've got a bunch of questions, because when I make these videos, people ask questions, and I never really go to the question section and actually look at them. But I've been told that I should, and I probably should. And I'm remiss in my duties. It's just that I got a lot to do without sitting and typing. Of all the things that I'm good at, typing is not one of them. So I don't really do that. It's easy for me to communicate verbally, so that's the way I do this. Now, this is just a thing that we're doing for the winter. I'm not committing to it for eternity, but I am going to do it for the rest of the winter, because now is the time, in the wintertime, is the time to get your skills honed. It's a time to figure out how you're going to do what you want to do, and maybe even figure out what you're going to do. And when you listen to other folks, it'll inspire you and give you a direction to go. Also, if you don't even have a clue, but you just know you want to be a homesteader of some sort, this would be a good thing to listen in on and see what people have to say. We define homesteading as providing yourself with your proteins and carbohydrates that you need, and creating an environment to live in, and really providing for yourself, being able to do the things that you need to do to keep going, to sustain. And it does differ from commercial farming, because commercial farming, we converted everything that we raised into dollars, and then those dollars, we use those dollars to get the things that we need. This is kind of different, you know. If we need new clothes, we sew them. And I'm not there yet. I'm just not there. I'm not a sewer. But I mean, that's an example. But all of our food, everything that we eat, comes off this farm. And it wasn't something that we just were born knowing how to do. It was trial and error, reading books. I started doing this before the internet, believe it or not. And we had to just talk with people and visit other farms and see how things were done. And all the butchering, all the construction, we're our own veterinarians a lot of times, all the fencing. The list of things goes on and on and on. And there is so much content there. There's just so much content. And I've found that anytime we get together and we have a conversation about these things, that's when the magic begins. And it brings out the potential inspiration that's within you. And I like being a part of that. So that's what we're going to do. We'll try going an hour and see how it goes, but we're not really tied to anything. There could be people from all over the world doing this with us. We don't know. But let's see what happens. Okay, this is Mark from Baker's Green Acres. Remember, anyone can farm.